Hello guys, welcome to our PepsiCo presentation by Karmi, Jahid, Piyush, Ahmed, and Akif.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, so Pepsi history. In 1975, Pepsi Cola CEO Donald Kendall and Frito-Lay CEO Herman Law found this incredible food drink company, a single firm offering precisely salty snacks served alongside the greatest soda on the planet. PepsiCo was born from their ambition, one of these most expensive food and beverage corporations in more than 200 countries and territories across the globe. PepsiCo products are consumed more than 1 billion times every day. PepsiCo's supplementary beverage and convenience food portfolio, including Lay's, Doritos, Cheetos, Gatorade, Pepsi Cola, Mountain Dew, Quaker, and SodaStream, produced $70 billion in net revenue in 2020. We're gonna pass through identify the product. So PepsiCo product portfolio encompasses many tasty food and drinks, including some legendary brands with projected annual retail sales of more than 1 billion apiece. Winning with PepsiCo Positive is PepsiCo aim to the global leader in beverage and convenient food. PepsiCo is divided into 7 divisions. We have North America, Frito-Lay North America, Quaker Foods North America, Latin America, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia, and the Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, and the Greater China. Each of these divisions has its history and business practices, working closely with local enterprises and investing in long-term win-and-win partnership with suppliers and farmers, investors, consumers, and communities. We're gonna move to my partner Jahid. He's gonna explain us about target market.
Thank you, Kara. My name's Jahid. Let's talk a little bit about the target market. So PepsiCo, for a long time now, has been trying to appeal to the younger generation. And their biggest consumers currently are ages from 13 to 35 years. And because of their affordable prices and cheap prices, PepsiCo products appeal very highly to the younger generation, and mainly millennials because of their high sugar consumption. Consumers are usually in the middle to higher class, and they're usually looking for a drink they can use with their snacks, etc. Let's go ahead and take a look at the segmentation next. As you can see, PepsiCo has as many as 22 brands, and they're very popular with consumers, especially their Pepsi, Doritos, and 7-Up. They have many sub products for Pepsi, such as Diet Coke, Pepsi Max to appeal to their healthy conscious consumers. Doritos has many flavors. Quaker Oats has apple, cranberry, etc. Lay's has ketchup, original. Basically, there's a flavor for every consumer that any flavor that a consumer might want. And PepsiCo actually uses an aggressive marketing strategy. So if there's ever an opportunity to penetrate a market, they take that opportunity. But unfortunately, they only look towards food and beverages. Why don't we take a look next with Ahmed?
Thank you, Jahid. PepsiCo still and uses various technologies like social media and online advertising in order to attract customers and build its brand image. The word is more virtual than it has ever been. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and other platforms are all perfect for reaching out to young audience and young people, which are their main customers. Next, please. Political factors play a major role in PepsiCo's success. First of all, PepsiCo is a global international brand, which means it has to adapt and abide by all the government regulations of all countries. It has to adapt to food safety rules and regulations of the land. A stable government and a developed or developing economy will help PepsiCo make its earning charts more successful. Next, please. Economic. PepsiCo has always looked for a stable economy. The economic condition of the country will always affect the business operation of PepsiCo. For example, unemployment rate, taxes, inflation rates, and other economic variables are considered by PepsiCo. Emerging economies like China, India, Brazil, Russia, and other provide a significant portion of PepsiCo's sales. As a result, any changes can affect PepsiCo's financials and limit its growth. Next, we have Akif.
Thank you, Ahmad. Now I'm going to talk about social cultural. PepsiCo is a multinational company that operates over 200 countries and territories in the world. Most countries have their own social and cultural values, but as we are living in an era where information and communication are very easy and accessible, there are some common sociocultural trends that follows most people in the world. The notable common sociocultural factors are relevant to PepsiCo's high health consciousness and increasing busy lifestyle and more discriminatory attitude about their product and quality. Next, please. As I mentioned earlier, PepsiCo operates over 200 countries and territories in the world. To operate successfully in every country, PepsiCo's organizational structures has been reformed several times to address changes global market conditions. The present corporate structure of the corporation reflects the organization's goals of worldwide development and leadership. PepsiCo's overall philosophy and corporation integration and innovation helps ensure its variety and complexity of supply chain remains stable, resilient, and flexible. To correctly manage the flow of its food and beverage item, Pepsi must input, evaluate, and act on a large quality and data as a large worldwide corporation. For instance, some products require cold chain logistics, while other requires integrate ingredient sourced from multiple regions around the world. PepsiCo must plan the potential delays due to seasonal sourcing requirements, weather, and climate change, and variation in demand. In addition to managing various supplies, manufacturers, shippings, warehouse management, and retailers. To help ensure eligibility and adaptability, the company has focused on a couple of different areas like human rights, digitization, and environment. The organizational structure of Pepsi enables control over the expansive reach of the company around the world, considering significant difference in the market condition. Next, please. Competition. In beverage industry, PepsiCo's biggest competitor is Coca-Cola. There are competitors like Dr. Pepper, Real Juice, Red Bull, etc. But in the term of products and competition, there are no other competitors like Coca-Cola. According to Investopedia, in almost all regions in the world, Coca-Cola outsells Pepsi's. Both companies have similar product line like diet version, zero sugar version, etc. PepsiCo, the parent company of Pepsi, has diversified its focus by not only making carbonated beverage, but also heavily investing on other drinks like juices and energy drinks. On the other hand, their top competitor are also investing in those areas. Therefore, to compete with a giant like Coca-Cola, Pepsi has to make use of every technology resources available to them, analyze the current state of the economy with attention, and keep an eye on political development and future regulation changes. There are recent activities like making environmentally friendly packagings, investing on people affected by COVID-19, etc. have also affect the Pepsi's competition over its rivals. Next, Jahid will take over from here. Sorry, Piyush will take over from.
Thank you. So let's take a look at the SWOT analysis for PepsiCo. PepsiCo has many strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We'll take a look at a couple of them. For example, they have a strong global presence. This means that they are with a lot of sub companies such as KFC, Taco Bell, etc. They have their own products incorporated within each of these companies. They have a strong market dominance, which is approximately 22%, which is about 2% over Coca-Cola. And they have effective sports marketing, which is, for example, at the Super Bowl, whenever we have the halftime show, Pepsi takes the opportunity to show their advertisements during halftime and advertise their products. But However, aside from these strengths, they also have weaknesses. For example, as we discussed before too, they're seen as unhealthy. A lot of today's consumers are healthy conscious and they're looking for products that have almost no sugar and are low in calories. So Pepsi could actually exploit this and they should be looking for more healthy options. Others are, they have some failed R&D projects, which we will look at later as well. And let's take a look at some opportunities as well. They could penetrate the e-commerce market. A lot of companies and a lot of consumers today are looking to buy their products online. So what PepsiCo could do is start making online purchases a lot easier through their subdomain or main domains. And this would make making sales a lot easier and make consumers a lot more satisfied with online purchases. And like I said before too, they need to increase their options for healthier products. As well as that, they could have an opportunity to make a lot more new flavors with their competition being very stiff. Coca-Cola and other competitors like Dr. Pepper are constantly releasing new flavors such as Coke Zero, Cherry Coke. Pepsi needs to take on the same motto and release new flavors as well. And similar, they have many threats too, stiff competition like Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. And another very important threat is the health regulations now. With the government passing new laws, a lot of consumers are now looking for more healthy options, and this could affect sales heavily. Why don't we move on and take a look at their marketing strategy? Pepsi has had a couple of failed research and development projects that we did discuss before. Some of them are, for example, Crystal Pepsi and Blue Pepsi. These two have something very in common, and that is that they don't look like actual soda. The main problem is that Crystal Pepsi is clear and it was mainly focused on healthy conscious consumers. The trend was there for a while, but consumers didn't want to come back to the product. And that was the main reasons for its failure. Same thing with Blue Pepsi. It did not look like an actual soda and more like a juice, and consumers just didn't want to come back to it. The hype was there at the beginning, but it didn't last. Now, one of the CEOs, Novak, if he had listened to his team and did not go through with this project, or maybe if he had better research, maybe they could have averted this. But here are some of the solutions that we came up with whenever launching a new product. They could have done better research on the target market, finding out if the brand actually is reflected through this product. They could have held surveys, focus groups, and mainly, like I said before, they could have found out if the product would be viable long-term. Do consumers want to come back and buy the product over and over again, like they do with their other products like Doritos or Pepsi, etc. Let's take it on with Piyush on the next slide.
Yeah, so as you always already know about many things about Pepsi, like their external environment and market segmentation and like. So let's talk about the 4 P's of Pepsi: the product mix, price mix, promotion mix, and place mix. Talking about product mix, the Pepsi introduced hundred of products and which is divided into 10 categories that are soft drinks, energy drinks, cereals, rice snacks, side dishes, breakfast bars, sports nutrition, bottled water, and other merchandise. The other merchandise are something like tumblers, T-shirts, which are manufactured by other company with license of PepsiCo. The company is making a different product for different regions. Like for North America, they are making the nitro Pepsi, which is which is just a nitrogen infused in Pepsi. And during the same time, they introduced the Pepsi Benupe and Green Bamboo Pepsi in China. It is basically with Pepsi with the bamboo flavoring. But now talking about the place mix, so the Pepsi is using different type of distribution channel. Mainly, they are focused on two type of channels, which are intermediates and internet. Intermediaries, they use they use two type of distributions. Mostly in India, it is in like they are using two channels, like company to distributor to wholesalers and to retailer to end users. And the other way of their other channel is company to bulk buyer like Walmarts and to the end users. Also, Pepsi has its own logistics, and they are also using the internet, like they sell their products on Amazon also. Now in promotion mix, Pepsi is using like a great and combination of different market techniques to meet to meet their promotion goals. Like they are using advertising, public relation, sales promotion. They used to advertise their product on TV, radios, online, and on digital medias. They also collaborate with with famous shows and celebrities to promote their products. And major and most popular their collaboration is with Messi, a famous footballer. PepsiCo also uses public relation, like they have partnered with UEFA Club Championship League. Also, they have several collaborations with football clubs like New York City Football Club, Football Club Dallas. It These sponsorship help to achieve good public relation with public and promote its products. Sales promotion is another technique that is used by the company every now and then. The company provide package deal discounts to promote their product and sale. Like they offer a 350 ml Pepsi bottle with the purchase of 200 like 2 liter of Pepsi bottle. So this is the sales promotion for the company is using. Now let's move forward to price mix. In price mix, they are usually price mix is like defining the price and or a product of manufactured by the producer. PepsiCo uses two different techniques to develop its price mix. It's the first one is market oriented, and second one is hybrid everyday value pricing. The company is using different prices for different regions. For example, restaurants in India buy their Pepsi at rate of 0.5 dollar USD, like it's just 50 cents, whereas the same product is sold in Switzerland for $4.5. Since competition is fierce in India market, like they have a great competition in India, so they it leads to a significant drop in their pricing. On the other hand, hybrid everyday price value is PepsiCo's pricing strategy for some of its products, especially soft drinks. The company's objective in using this pricing strategy is to close the gap between regular and everyday prices and discounted holidays. So by this, we end our presentation. Thank you for watching it.